Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? I hope you are fine and enjoying your good health. I am your teacher, Ma'am Rimsha, and this is your social studies lesson. So, let's start our class. The learning objectives of this lesson are: by the end of this lesson, you would be able to know the path and significance of River Indus, to learn the information about Indus Valley cities that are Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, to know about archaeologists, and to know about Cubit. So class, today we are going to learn and revise our unit number 7, that is Indus Valley. We will learn about River Indus, Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, archaeologists, and Cubit. So class, now I will tell you about River Indus. The River Indus is the longest river in Pakistan. The Indus Valley is a wide valley that stretches across parts of Pakistan, Afghanistan, and India, and it had been shaped by River Indus. Every year, River Indus floods. It leaves mud on the land. This makes the land good for growing crops such as rice, wheat, barley, and cotton. And the flat land is good for grazing animals like sheep, goats, and cattle. So, as I've told you before, that River Indus floods every year. So it is a very important fact because flood brought fertile soil with it, which helped in growing good crops, as flood water had different minerals which helps the plants to grow. Class, now I will tell you about Mehergarh. Mehergarh was a village in Indus Valley. Now let us discuss some interesting facts about Mehergarh. The people of Mehergarh made tools from copper and bone. They made baskets. They made jewelry from beads, shells, and colored stones. They made clothes from cotton and wool. Now we are going to discuss about two important cities of Indus Valley. The first one is Mohenjo-daro. You can see a picture of Mohenjo-daro. The next important city of Indus Valley is Harappa. You can also see its picture. Class, now we are going to discuss more about those two important cities of Indus Valley, that were Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. The discovery date of Mohenjo-daro is 1911 and the discovery date of Harappa is 1862. The location of Mohenjo-daro is Larkana, Sindh, and the location of Harappa is Sahiwal, Punjab. Mohenjo-daro had stylized sculptures, whereas Harappa had realistic sculptures. Class, as you can see in this picture, that the cities had high walls around them with gateways. A gateway is an opening that can be closed by a gate. This helped officials to check that who came in and who went out and what they were trading. Mohenjo-daro and Harappa did not grow little by little from the villages. People planned the streets and buildings. Now I am going to tell you about the Great Bath at Mohenjo-daro. You can see the picture of the Great Bath. The archaeologists think it was a bath because it is lined with a type of tar which is waterproof. The Great Bath is no doubt the earliest public water tank in the ancient world. The floor of the tank is watertight due to finely fitted bricks laid on edge with gypsum plaster, and the side walls were constructed in a similar manner. To make the tank even more watertight, a thick layer of natural tar was laid along the sides. And most scholars agree that this tank would have been used for special religious functions where water was used to purify and renew the well-beings of the bathers. Students, in this picture you can see the streets of Mohenjo-daro. The streets of Mohenjo-daro had a grid pattern. Some houses had 2 stories and brick staircases. Now we are going to discuss about the term archaeology. Archaeology is the study of material remains such as tools, pottery, jewelry, bones, plant seeds, and other objects of past human life and activities. And what can you see in this picture? Yes, you know it very well. He is an archaeologist. And what is the job of archaeologist? Archaeologists dig and search for buried objects and buildings that give clues about life in the past. Class, in this picture you can see an arm. Now I will tell you that what does this arm represents. This arm represents a cubit. And what is a cubit? Cubit is an ancient unit of length which is approximately equal to the length of a forearm. The Indus Valley people measured length in feet, that is 33.5 centimeter, and cubits, that is 52 centimeter. Let us now wrap up our lesson and discuss all the main points. Indus Valley stretches across parts of Pakistan, Afghanistan, and India. Mohenjo-daro had stylized sculptures. Harappa had realistic sculptures. Archaeologists dig and search for buried objects and buildings. And Indus Valley people measured length in feet, 33.5 centimeter, and cubits, that is 52 centimeter. So, my dear students, your home task is to learn and revise the main points from book page number 41 to 43. Take help from this lesson. Watch it again if you have any confusion. I hope you have enjoyed today's lesson and you have learned a lot. Now it's time to say goodbye. Take care of yourself, class. Allah Hafiz.